What's up, Yan? Yo, what up, Mitch? Going pretty good. Just uploaded the Sebe cast with Rakesy. Yeah, what up, Flash? What up, Yanni? Wide Cox, what up? Yeah, I need to get nails prepped for sailing. Ooh, let's try this. What's up, Dale? Been really enjoying the Same Ore series. We've been doing good. Keep them coming. They'll be coming every week. That's the plan. Also, is the music loud? I feel like the music's really loud right now. Let me know. Very loud. All right, it's pretty. You guys got to tell me. How about that? Might be a little bit better. Kind of loud. Yeah, see, I have to. You guys just got to tell me. Don't be embarrassed, you know. And YouTube also has the music playing. This is like the first time I'm playing. I don't know if you can consider this real music. Some people wouldn't consider this real music, but the real music's being played on YouTube. Nah, I feel like I don't really have the Uberu vibes, so I would consider like Uberu or like Zandy vibes. Just like you can't even hear the streamer. I like loud music, but I also like you'd be able to fully hear without having to like squint your ears, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. Yo, what up, No Bank? How we doing? I haven't done Blast Furnace in a minute, so I'm a little sloppy. What up, Atipia? Did I already say hi? What up? Just got a Kodai, 1100 solo Cox. 270 solo CM, no TiVo. Fuck. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of bars prep. Trying to get some nails ready. Oh, 11,000 myth nails. What the fuck? That's crazy. Speaking of 304 KC solos, no Tebow. God, guys, I think I've done like one solo Cox on this account. No Tebow. Like, what the fuck? How old's the baby iron? It's almost a year old now. Because I started it November 15th of last year. We're getting up there. 2155 total. Oops. Okay, I need to focus on these rune ores first. I gotta stop making the myth. What up, error? Some sick progress in that time. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing pretty consistently, I'd say. There's been a few stretches where I've been like really busy and stuff that I haven't been able to log in. Like just last week, I didn't play at all. I was on vacation. But most of the time, I'm putting in some decent hours, you know. You think the Crystal Saw invisible boost will work with sailing? It better. It better. Where were you on vacation? I went to Colorado to see my girlfriend, and then we flew out to Florida together. And my parents had like a hotel right on Daytona Beach. And it was fucking so nice. The water felt so good. I'm from Oregon, so like the coast is just so cold. And like, I don't know. California, like Southern California and Florida, like the water and the ocean is just, oh, so nice. I love it. And it's clean. I feel like not clean, but like the Oregon coast, we get like foam and bugs and seaweed like washing up on the shore. And I feel like the southern beaches, you just don't get that. You gonna max the main iron again or just focus on the baby iron? Honestly, okay, it kind of depends because I wouldn't actually be opposed to AFKing Sebe and maybe doing like salvaging or just something like super stupid chill and then just get 99 passively on Sebe and then like actively grind sailing on this account. Because I can't lie, like I really don't want to be that guy that a year from now want to log into Sebe and then realize I don't have a max cape to use because I didn't just spend a little bit of time to just AFK salvaging or something. So I think I might AFK it. I really don't like multi-logging, but if salvaging's as easy as like they say it is, I wouldn't be against it. Yeah, Sebe's also iron. Just finished Radiant last night. Oh, hell yeah, Bulbasaur. Let's fucking go, man. Regular Yama back in the queue. Okay. All right, you know, you said it, so now I'm gonna harass you about it. I really like. I kind of want to do Duke. I've been wanting to do Duke, but I can't get myself to do it without full oath plate. They have not really said what the XP rates are of sailing. I think they're purposely doing that because they just don't want people. They don't want people bitching about like you said this and it's not this, you know. So we don't really know what the XP rates are going to be. What a banger. Yeah, I'll probably be making rune nails if those are good. Because I don't really do anything with runite, and I really don't need money. You get money from everything these days, so. What up, Mantassas? How we doing? I'm gonna put this right here. It's not really just mithril / rune method. It's honestly anything, just minus gold or silver. And the way, because I see a lot of people just getting tilted over blast furnace because they don't use the dispenser right. If you want to do the dispenser every time without the little like delay in it, you stand right here and then your guy paths to the dispenser 1 tick prior to it not being clickable for 2 ticks, if that makes any sense. But you can do this with any assortment of ores. Let's... Does it work with glove switch? Yeah, it does, but it kind of like sort of throws things off, and it just gets like when I'm streaming this, the last thing I want is to like lose a big chunk of gold or XP because I'm not paying full attention. So if I'm like super locked in, you can do it. It does make things a little bit less efficient. I mean, it is efficient, but it's less efficient because you need a glove switch too, which means you're carrying 1 fewer ore to the dispenser every time. And I'll be fully honest, like when I do gold ore here, I just want to do gold ore. It makes it so fucking chill. Even though like you could be more efficient by like doing some other ore as well and like dumping coal in here and there. There's just something so chill though about like just focusing on gold. I did all my runite at least while doing gold. Yeah, so it's definitely possible. It's just you just gotta focus up a little bit more than normal because of the glove switch. Max the iron this week, sailing incoming. Well, enjoy your maxscape for 2 seconds. You're hoping for 60k AFK, 120k playing for sailing. Yeah, I feel like at the later levels it's going to be pretty fast, like 90 plus. But at the beginning, I'm not expecting anything to be terribly fast. I mean, I can honestly see 60k sailing XP an hour full AFK at salvaging, but after you're like literally level 90 or something, I can see that. But at level 50 sailing, no. Yeah, what up, Mikey? How's it going? Been loving your podcast. Sorry to sound like fanboy. Yeah, man, don't sound like a fanboy. No, I appreciate it, honestly. Love hearing your perspective on things. I appreciate that, like, genuinely. I feel like I'm so annoying. I feel like the people that are the most vocal will just be like, your takes suck, and I hate you. So, even though you might feel like you're sounding like a fanboy, I appreciate it. It balances out the criticism I get. Not like I really care what people think about my takes, but it does get a little bit tiring when it seems like there's more incentive to be vocal about the things you don't like rather than something you agree with or do like. So I feel like there's sort of like an asymmetry of the comments I get and stuff. So thank you. He would say that no matter what you say to ignore the hatred. No, I mean, it's definitely gotten, I mean, I've been doing content creation now for almost 7 years. So I'm pretty used to just ignoring things. The only times the internet can get to me is when I know I've done something that I regret doing and then I get called out for it, which has happened. And that's like a really shitty feeling. Oh wait, I need to grab this ore. But when it's just an opinion or where it's just me talking or just me doing what I would be doing regardless, I really can brush it off these days. It's gotten much easier. My clan is full of sailing boomers. It's depressing. I'm so hyped for it. I don't know why people hate change so much. Yeah, it's just, I think I was talking about this with Rakesy. Was it with Rakesy? Maybe it was. But it's just kind of the idea that, oh, by the way, the Sebe cast with Rakesy is out. So if you guys are wanting something to listen to. But we were just kind of talking about people, you know, that are anti-sailing or whatever, anti-anything new. And it's just like how people want the game to be. I mean, some people don't like any bit of change. They want to log into RuneScape because it's deeply familiar to them. They know the game inside and out, and they want a comfort game that they don't have to really think about. So it is a minority of players. Like most players, I would say, are much more casual minded with it and just love new things. But there is like a cohort of players that have been playing this game for, you know, 20 plus years that they get over it, obviously, because there's been so many updates in this game over the years, but like they would definitely prefer there to never be any changes because they just want to log in and just feel that sort of comfort. They don't want to have to learn something. And listen, I can kind of, to some degree, I'm kind of like that. I like it. I like being able to log into this game knowing what I'm doing and like understanding stuff inside and out rather than having to learn stuff constantly. But I am still excited for sailing. I'm in like the middle ground of that. Where did I get the Runite ore? I've gotten some from Runite Dragons. I got a lot from Vardorvis, actually. I think Vardorvis was dropping a shit ton, if I recall correctly. And because I did like 1700 Vardorvis, and I think I was getting like what, the 45 drop of it. Part of living is making mistakes. If someone can't look past something you genuinely feel bad about, then it sounds to me like they're probably not decent people in their opinion. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, for sure. And I think there is people that when they see somebody online do something wrong, I feel like there's been so many horrible examples of people online, like genuine sociopaths that are everywhere, that will never apologize, will never admit a mistake, will never just admit they're wrong ever. And so I think there's a lot of cynicism. So like when somebody makes a mistake, their first assumption is like they're never going to apologize or they're not going to feel bad about this. So I just have to like go full force into just railing on them and hating them vocally. And I feel like that kind of is a vicious cycle as well, because the people that aren't sociopaths almost feel like they can't apologize, because if they do apologize, then it kind of like drags things on needlessly or something. I don't know. And I've gotten a lot of coal as well from, I think Vardorvis dropped a lot of it. I'm trying to think where else. Sailing coming out has finally made me want to skill again. I'm only 1960 total with tons of non-combats in the 70s. Now I'm hyper motivated to get levels up and take advantage of the coming content. Hell yeah, dude. I do like that they've kind of shared some of the higher skill requirements to fully optimize sailing, because it's motivation like that that really does get people to skill and feel kind of good about it. There's definitely other ways of making skilling feel good, but we just never go down that route. Like, for example, making skilling fun and rewarding, which is very, very rare. But the other way to incentivize it is just like something you do want to do and have an actual goal, like have an actual skill requirement set to that. So you're like genuinely motivated to skill. Imagine mining all that coal. I know. Can you imagine? I think that the crazy thing is just, I don't know if you've ever mined adamant, just like raw adamant rocks, and then just done like a singular boss and gotten like a, I think, what is it? I think Vard drops like, I think Duke drops like over 120 adamant ore just in one drop. And it's like, bruh, the amount of time it would have taken to mine over 100 adamant ore, like it's straight up a fucking hour. Like that actually would have taken an hour. Most fun you've had playing the game in a long time. I even started learning tick skills. Yeah, tick manipulation is all fun. It really is fun until you do it for more than like half an hour straight, and then you realize how much pressure is being put on your wrist to just non-stop click. Which is why Gnome Cube. We need that. Or Jim's wet rag. Bard drops Addy too. Yeah. Just check my loot tracker. It all adds up. Yeah, it's quite crazy how much you get. I think Duke just came to mind because with the change to Duke, it's actually quite wild how generous that boss is now because you don't have to prep every kill. So, like, they didn't nerf the loot, but they sped up the kills pretty drastically. And it's just kind of wild to see, like, how much loot you're getting from Duke. Like, Duke is straight up, like, actually a really profitable boss. It already was, but now it's, like, super profitable. Are you planning on pushing Salon to 99 as fast as possible, or are you just gonna skill over time? I'm just gonna do it over time on this account. However, I was saying this earlier, I think I might multi-log with Sebe and just get Sebe to do like salvaging, like something super stupid AFK the whole time. Just because I don't want to feel like I can't log into Sebe a year from now because I just never, like, because I can't use my Maxscape, for example, you know? Did your first full hour of 3-tick barb last night. It wasn't bad. Can't imagine doing it without breaks though. Dude, have you tried cut eat barb? That's like the 3-tick barb, and then you start like implementing a bunch of other, like cutting the fish and then eating the fish to maintain the cycle and everything. I think I have a video of it on my YouTube. It's probably just called like 3-tick cut eat barb or something like that. But that method is super fun, but again, long term, it's definitely very wearing on your wrist. What's this playlist? This is Sebe Deep. It is a YouTube playlist I have. Sebe Deep. How long did it take for the Eternal Glory on this account? It was 32,600. That was not a super I mean, it was fine, I guess. I think the first like 20,000 I did was fine, and then as soon as I passed like rate, especially, I was like, holy shit, this is horrible, because you honestly do not know how long it'll take. How many hours was the Eternal Glory? It was like 40 probably. I think going rate is like, I think efficiently it's like 28 hours or 27 hours or something. So it's almost an hour. I think you can charge almost like 900 an hour, and that's with the uncharging on top of it. Yeah, I've been working on this playlist for like 3.5 years, I think now. I still add to it. I just added like a couple songs even today. Uncharged Dragonstone jewelry scroll. That would be insane. There was a guy, I think I'm trying to remember. There's a guy on Twitter that, I think this is 3 or 4 months ago. He was an Iron Man going for his Eternal Glory, and it took him like 190,000, which was like over 7 times the rate. Like that is horrible. I mean, that is actually like 200 plus hours of gaining 0 XP and just being in the wilderness like the whole time. Almost 89 smithing. Eternal Glory, like if you are going to get one, that is one of the places that you just really don't want to go dry, because it's just you're gaining nothing from it. You're not gaining loot. It's a pretty chill grind, honestly, but man, the amount of hours, it just becomes horrible. What's the best way to get rune bars and rune ores? Just bossing, like DT2 bosses, shit out runite. That's what I did. You could also do rune dragons. So get like a metal dragon task and do rune dragons. I keep messing that up. 89 smithing. Let's go. It's crazy though, because you see this guy with 190,000 charged, and you're like, how the hell did you do that? Like, why did you go for that long? But like any grind, you feel like as soon as you're dry, it's gonna be right around the corner, right? Like, as soon as I passed 25,000 glories charged, I was like, hopefully I'll get it in the next 25,000. Like, surely I'll get it in the next 25,000, right? No way I go over 2 times rate. And then you hit 2 times rate, and you're like, well, surely it won't be another 25k. And then you hit 75, and you do it again, It's like there is no real ending unless you just make some arbitrary line in the sand. You're like, I'm just gonna stop now. Honestly, I find it more bizarre to have somebody stop the grind completely. Like, so if you charged 100,000 glories, why would you stop then? You know, like, you're already this far. You may as well just fucking keep going for another 90,000. So that's what RuneScape does too. You just keep grinding, and it's just, surely it's the next one. Yeah, smithing for sailing prep, and also just because as well. I need to do some gold ore smithing as well, because I want to continue gaining crafting XP, and I've kind of run out of gold bars, and I have a bunch of like gems to use up. Nice. What are you guys sipping on? Just cracked open the new winter edition Red Bull, Fiji apple, and ginger. It's pretty good. Pretty refreshing. And I have my water next to me. Coors Light. Oh, shit. Coffee. Rocket Pop Ghost Energy. Having some coffee. Room temp water. Nice, nice. I did so much blast furnace this week. Or last week. Nice. Did you make nails already? Getting PTSD watching. I've always enjoyed blast furnace, low-key. I feel like it has good flow to it. But you just gotta know how to flow with it, you know? I like it, but I also kind of hate it. That's fair. I enjoy it. I enjoy it on an Iron Man because it just feels extremely satisfying, like turning ores into bars for some reason. Like all the ores you've collected over the months or years and just dumping it all. Any reason you're not doing rune gold combo? I mean, ultimately, it's the same right now. The only kind of inefficiency I would be doing is if I just do gold separately. But you can just do runite exclusively, and it's still just as efficient because you're still utilizing the full capacity of your coal bag regardless. So as long as you don't add, yeah, I'm not adding the Chobani to this, the fucking ginger and milk. Oh god, no. Yeah, this is not one of the flavors. Juneberry is a good flavor for it, but not this. Yeah, you really can't look at the XP per hour doing blast furnace. By the way, did you guys see that post? That Reddit post that was talking about the gold smithing gauntlet XP glitch? Apparently with the sailing update on Wednesday, they reverted how goldsmithing got, or like the goldsmithing gauntlets XP, it went down to like 33.5 or something like that. And apparently that's what it's supposed to be, but since day one of old school, it's always been 56 XP, and that's because of a coding error. Literally, it's just been a coding error this whole time. That's why goldsmithing gauntlets are that busted. It's just so fucking silly. Like, goldsmithing gauntlets were only supposed to give like 33.5, and they give 56.5, I think. Yeah, I mean, they had to re-add the bug to it because they're like, yeah, we're not changing this. I mentioned it on the Rakesy cast, but it really reminds me of, do you guys remember old Void Range and how extremely broken it was because it did its multiplier twice? So it was like a 10% accuracy, 10% damage, but then it did it again. So it ended up being like 21% or something silly. And it was just in the game for like 3 years. And then they were like, all right, we're going to take it out because this is just breaking so many metas if we continue to go down this route. Or not breaking metas, but like breaking the game ultimately. Like if they were to have added, I think it was Chambers that kind of like really like caught their attention. Like, okay, this needs to be fixed. Because when you add Rigor and Void Range, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what is happening? This is extremely overpowered. Because there's just so many multipliers happening all at once. They're like stacking. Okay, let's do these last runite. What up, Rob? Okay, what did I want to make? I guess we'll make some Addy. Do Addy now. Yeah, this is prep for sailing to some degree, and also just training the account. I mean, I do eventually have to do a bunch of smithing. What up, Arya? How are we doing? I appreciate all the casts this summer while I was working. Hell yeah. My pleasure, man. Over on Spotify, the cast has been growing steadily. It's nice seeing several episodes with over 10,000 downloads, which was pretty much unheard of for a while with the Sebe cast, like over on Spotify at least. But it's been a pretty consistently growing like audience over there. It's nice. Put out some great episodes this year. Thank you. Yeah, this is a pretty fat year. The Chico Conquo started it off right. That's awesome. Oh, gotta grab these. Yeah, Hebox is just, I mean, it's people that just radiate passion for the game and truly, truly care about the game. Super enjoyable to listen to. Listening to the Randalicious one. There's a few Randalicious ones. Is it the earliest or? Because I think he's been on 3 times. I think one of them was an exclusive episode though. The latest one was exclusive. Oh, most recent. So, are you a subscriber? Was the most recent one? I'm pretty sure that was exclusive. Oh hell yeah, my guy, my fucking guy. Thanks for supporting. We have another exclusive one coming out this month with Eevescape. Eevescape's coming on an exclusive episode in like a couple weeks. What up, Fat Mad Joker? Exclusive in which sense? Exclusive as in you pay me money. The best form of exclusive. How many more episodes do you have planned roughly for the end of the year? There probably won't be as many in December, but I have the Rakesy one I just uploaded like an hour ago. So that one is up. This Sunday, well, every Monday we'll have a Say Bay or a Say More. So if you consider those casts, I'm gonna have at least 4 of those, or at least 3 more of those, I should say. And then, I guess you're asking until the end of the year, because I think we might take a little break during like Christmas time. But other than that, we have the Rakesy one that just came out. I'm having Hoyt on this Sunday, and he is like a player, and he also started his own podcast with a few other players. And he wants to talk about like a variety of things, including like mini games and how he'd like to see them get updated, which I'm really excited about. Loki, he made like a full ass like Google Doc of things he wants to talk about, which I love. Reminds me of like the Lone Gym Rat episodes. He just makes this massive list of things he wants to talk on, and it just makes the conversation go so nice. And then we have Megan coming on for her second appearance. Pretty excited about that. Then we're having EVscape on. That'll be an exclusive. And I'm trying to think. We're going to get some J mods on, but that'll be early next year because so many of them are just like really busy right now. And I'm hopefully, you know, or I don't know why I'm saying hopefully. It's all a joke, but like I'm just waiting for Jagex to fly me out to Cambridge for the official Old School RuneScape podcast. Surely they'll fly me out, right? All expenses paid for. That episode of Hebox was the reason I started my UIM. Oh shit, nice. Very nice. Surely. Think it's worth to grind out Granite Dust during Heart Grind? Like, just, are you just saying doing your Grotesque Guardian tasks just so you can use like Granite Cannonballs or whatnot? I mean, fuck it, you know. I do not like Grotesque Guardians. I have never enjoyed that boss. Not fun. So I would be like, nope, I'm not gonna. Yo, what up, Mikey? How we doing, Beast? Excited for sailing? Yeah, Raids Bank. That's exactly it. Raids Bank podcast, I think is what it's called. So yeah, he'll be on. I need to check out the podcast. I've been very busy lately, so I'm gonna check that out before I actually have him on this Sunday. Who is this Satyr guy? Amen. Who is this guy? Doing well? How am I? I'm doing great. I am doing pretty good. Life is good. I'm really excited about the holidays. Thanksgiving, I'm flying out to Colorado again for a week, visit the GF, and then Christmas time, she'll be flying out here for like a week and a half. That's super, super exciting. And I just got to see her for a week as well last week. What up, Scott? How we doing, Beast? You only know Squat Cam. Yeah, nobody remembers Sebe. Sebe's dead. Sailing prep's going all right. People were asking about like what I'll do on Sebe. Talking about that a couple days ago too, but I think I'm leaning on the idea of having Sebe logged in just to like salvage AFK. Just so like when I do have the motivation to play on Sebe again, it'll already be maxed because I just did like the AFK route the whole time. But then I'd actively play on this account. I don't even think I'll do sailing the whole time on Squat Cam because there's no real reason to, because it's not like I'm getting a max cape for it yet. You plan to do that on your alt too, yeah. So I gotta just figure out like the most AFK thing to do on Sebe with it. I don't like multi-logging, but I think I might do it. I'm gonna do it for like 5 minutes, but like, I hate this. I think at the beginning, at least, I don't think I will multi-log because I feel like I'll be very overwhelmed by like what's happening. But as soon as I'm comfortable with the skill and I know kind of like how to just salvage, I'm just assuming it's going to be salvaging what I'm doing on Sebe. Give it a few days and then just log in, yeah. Is your alt maxed, Scott? I don't know about that actually. Okay, 2200. That's pretty fucking close. Yeah, deep sea trawling could be the move. That is true. I really wonder how you can get the sailing pet. If it's just going to be like any activity, you can get the little sea turtle pet. Or it's like specific things. Watch you just like click your sail to get a speed boost and you just get the sea turtle. Every little bit of XP counts toward a pet roll or something. You have a soup pet. Is that what it's called? Soup? Let's see what it is. 57. Soup goal. That is cute. What up, MPZ? How we doing, Beast? You reckon a well-known person will grab the first 99 sailing or a mystery person? I think for 99, it might be a mystery person. There are just so many players, and I feel like there's a lot more incentive for unknown players to kind of get a quote-unquote name for themselves, even though getting 99 sailing first and being an unknown person, that's not going to give you literally any fame. Like, nobody will give a fuck. But the 200 mil grind, it'll be somebody that we recognize, I think. Seriously, I mean, just you see it all the time. It's like somebody's thinking, this is my chance to finally have my name recognized, and then they're like, congrats to this person for getting this thing, and then like everybody forgets 2 seconds later. Nobody cares. You got to do something crazy like Wydega. Like Wydega was completely unknown, and then he was just like one of the greatest PBMers of all time, and then you have to like keep doing the new things, because if he had just been the Radiant Oathplate guy, that would have been something. But then, you know, him getting like the first 100 delve and then world record delve at like 200 something, that's what's kind of like solidified it. I feel like. What up, Noel? I also think there's a little bit of suspicion. So if you're like a random that gets 99 sailing first, people's first thought is going to be, this guy account shared. Like, that's just, even if they fully did it legit, that's just what people's first thoughts will be. If they're a total random. If they have some sort of credibility already online, maybe not, but I just want the guy's name to be like 67 Iron 93 or something. Get the first 99 sailing, just a total bot name. And then Jagex has to tweet it out. Like, fuck. What up, Barbie? We do take a pug please here. Holy shit, pug please. How out of fashion has pug please fallen? So sad. I remember the good old days where everybody pug pleased. I think you haven't streamed in a really long time. It is true. I mean, I streamed 2 days ago, but I took a pretty fat break from streaming the last few months. I love the fact that I was doing trio next with Wyatt on his iron. And like 6 months later, he was doing one prayer point, Awaken Leviathan, no stun. Yeah. Oh my God. I remember you saying that on stream. Just, dude's an actual wizard. I don't understand. Yo. The boy.
No Bank Thief subbed for free with Prime.
Yo, No Bank Thief. I appreciate you, dog. I know you had a recent name change, but I've seen you supporting the Sebe cast just recently, and I appreciate you, man. Much love. Good to have you in the stream. Long time no see. How's the old lady? The old lady? What are you talking about, old lady? I don't know what you mean by that. Down 25 pounds now. Thanks for the advice. Let's fucking go, dude. That's huge. Proud of you, man. It's just consistency, you know, like losing any lifestyle change you want to do, like gain weight, lose weight, gain some muscle, lose some muscle. No, I don't think most people are wanting to lose muscle, but yeah, you know, like it's just consistency. It's just learning what works for you. It's something that can be sustainable. I think that's the key right there, is you just got to find something that suits your lifestyle, something that you can sustain. It's really easy to just for a few days do some psychopathic David Goggins type shit. Wake up at 4 in the morning and start running and barf. But that's just not going to be sustainable for almost anybody. You just got to find the things that work. Like just eat less, go on a walk, you know, 5 times a week, if that works, and just drink water. Cut out sodas and whatever else for like losing weight. Because there is no right way of reaching your goals. It's just there's just the basics. calories in, calories out. Like there's like the basic science behind it, but then you just got to find the process that works best for you, and that's all going to come down to just sustainability long term. Yeah, I'm actually drinking that right now, Barbie. The Fuji apple ginger, and it's very refreshing. I do like it. I feel like I'm a little bit... I always get a little bit worried about ginger drinks or ginger anything, low-key. Ginger, honestly, like, ginger ale is nice. It's very crisp and refreshing, but like, I feel like it's not usually up my alley as much, but this is really nice. Yeah, it was really cool that Twitch was able to give me a big paid leave, you know. For the last 3 months, Twitch has just been paying me, and just, you know, I've streamed for so many years. They're like, here, I'll give you 3 months paid vacation. I was definitely paid during all that time. Actually, I actually was kind of paid. There were some people, there's several handfuls of you guys that have maintained your subs, which thank you, but absolutely not. Please don't feel obliged. I have to thank you. You motivated me to make my iron and not focus on metas. It's level 33, only 535 total. It has over 7 mil in the bank from Wildy Agility. Gilnore's my oyster, as they say. People say that, right? Yeah, people always say that. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's the way to play, though, you know? Just have fun. You wonder if Iron Higer is going to come back for 200 mil sailing? I think so. Isn't he still playing, kind of? A little bit? Actually, not sure on that. Oh, he's not playing right now. He was for a while after 200 mil all. Happy to support. I am very grateful for you, man. He's not coming... Wait, he's not coming back? At least you've been told. Okay, so... Did you see like a screenshot of like Higer saying that? Or just one of his friends said that? By a few people. Holy... It's pretty crazy. Twiggy said he asked him. Shit. You know what? I mean, think about it. Iron Higer, the goated Iron Man, he's not coming back. I highly doubt Lynx Titan's coming back. Hey Jace isn't doing sailing. I mean, he'll do sailing on his new iron, but he's not. He's basically quit Hey Jace, looks like. I mean, maybe he'll change his mind. But Jace told me, I mean, over DM and everything, and he had just been feeling this sense of like despair, basically, with sailing in the back of his mind, knowing he's gonna have to grind it. He's like, oh, God. I wonder how Jace is enjoying his new iron experience at the moment. Yeah, I think it was a super clutch decision by Jace to have decided to start a YouTube series, because that really helps build the motivation to continue an account. It can be kind of daunting and a little bit like, I don't know, a little bit more risky to just do a stream only thing, because as a creator, and I know Jace, like we've talked, it's like when the numbers aren't really showing, it's hard to like stay super excited and motivated about an account when it feels like your audience isn't as engaged. But his YouTube series is just popping the fuck off, and I feel like that alone is reason to be deeply enjoying the new Iron Man experience as a content creator. I just love that Jace actually has gone full on YouTuber, because he's growing his channel really quickly doing what he's doing. Been having a ton of fun with OSRS since visiting you and getting into it. Last night I got a Dragon Scimitar now. I'm grinding 65 strength and attack so I can get a defender. Hell yeah, dude, getting a defender is a really good feeling. Yeah, you've been actually playing like legitimately. Will you be doing sailing at all on Sebe? Yes, I think I will, but I won't do it for a first week or two, and then I'll just figure out sort of what the most AFK thing is, which is probably going to be salvaging, and then just AFK to 99 on Sebe while I still play on this account. And I'm not going to go straight for 99 sailing on this account either, but unless it's just super fun and there's like reason to just rush 99 right off the bat. But you guys listen to any of Jimmy's pods with the WoW players? I did. Was his name Sardako, or wait, was that the guest he had? I actually can't remember, but I listened to like the first few minutes of his recent one. I haven't really been up to date because I don't watch WoW streamers anyway. So all the WoW streamers that migrated over, I didn't know any of them prior, and I haven't really kept like super close with what they've been doing with their content, to be fair. So it's not like I have like a ton of interest in like what they're doing, but I still kind of kept up mildly. It's some Jersey Shore type shit. What do you mean by that? I never watched Jersey Shore. I mean, I know what Jersey Shore is, but I don't understand that reference. Reality TV inflated drama. Oh, the WoW streamers? Do you have OCD? I have not been diagnosed with OCD, but I'm certain I have OCD to some degree, yes. Have you tried Doom yet? I still haven't, no. I really want to get into it. I saw you got the cloth, Atipia. That was huge. Is that your first item? I don't know if you've gotten anything else yet. I have OBCD. OBCD. Nice. Bro, I have a mountain of Halloween candy in my pantry right now. My son was given so much candy by the houses he visited. Oh shit. Are you one of those parents that like keeps it all locked away so your child can't just get nauseous from overeating candy? Nothing else yet. Just been grinding 1 to 7. Nice. Have you tried 8? I do hear that like 8 is a huge leap in difficulty over 7. Like a lot of hardcores don't even do 8. Really enjoying the pods recently, dude. Keep it up. Makes me want to waffle about the game. Hell yeah. Have you checked out Say More? You enjoying that one too? Eventually I get to wave 8. I have limited supplies. I'll do it once in a while. Once I'm a bit more consistent, I see. Thing is, I would be much more motivated to do Doom if I got a singular Hellhound task ever. But I'm 98, halfway to 99 Slayer. And I still have not received a Hellhound task since unlocking Serb. Not a singular one, with all the cancels and everything I've ever done. It's wild. It makes zero sense. It really does make... I honestly feel like my account's glitched. I think ever since the Slayer update that they did in the summer, the little Slayer thing, like something glitched, I swear to God. But if there really has been no glitch on my account, then I swear I think I'm like 11 times, maybe 12 times the rate of getting a Serb task, which actually is possible. Like that can happen, but what the literal fuck, man? It's like actually tilting. Same ore is really fun. I can tell you guys chemistry is already getting so much better. Not that it was bad at the start. Yeah, I mean, it was our first ever time talking all four of us together. That's good to hear that it has been kind of getting smoother. Did you make sure to unlock Hellhounds for 100 Slayer points? Nope. I did. I was like checking through all the menus so many times. I was like, what have I done? Like, have I glitched it? Like, it's really weird. Any plans to come back to your main account? Yeah, but I think after like week 1 of sailing, I'll jump onto Sebe and multi-log and just have Sebe do like some super AFK salvaging to 99. I think that's kind of the plan. We'll see. It might change. My mom would get fed up with our energy levels from the candy and throw all of it away in 1 to 2 weeks. See, I was built different. When I was a kid and we'd go Halloween or we'd go trick-or-treating, I would, first off, I would have a pillowcase. Who else was a pillowcase Andy that would walk around with a fucking massive pillowcase and fill up your sack with candy? I wasn't one of those kids that uses the plastic little pumpkin candy carriers. Although, yeah. Yeah, filled it up. Dude, we'd go out at like 5:30 to start, just so early. And we'd be out until 11:30. I kid you not. We'd be out there for 6-hour log out like at the rich neighborhoods. And at the beginning, because it's 5:30, we were kind of those assholes that would like find the take one please only, because we'd go out so early and there was already people like, wait, I'm not gonna hand out candy, so I'm just gonna put out like a big bucket and just take one please. And we'd be like, all right, yeah, we'll take one for sure. And so that like really got us jump started. And then at that point, we would just start running. Like, we would run to houses at first. We would run because we knew that there was a lot of potential for like those take ones. Yeah, take one bucket, yeah. And so by the end of the night though, I mean, we had probably burned, I don't know, like fucking our whole day's worth of calories. I mean, we probably burned like 2,000 calories just running around for 6 fucking hours straight. And, we would just be so hungry. Anyway, I'd get home. Most years I'd just come home, but a lot of the time, I think in like later years, I'd go over to my friend's house and like we'd have a sleepover or whatever afterward. But the times where I'd just go home, that's where the trading began, you know? So I had 3 siblings and we would do trades, and I was the second oldest. So I could like sort of manipulate my 2 younger siblings. And so like I pretty much like gaslighted my younger brother into loving Tootsie Rolls and random garbage. I was like, yeah, dude, like nobody likes these things. I would kind of like somehow like manipulate him in a way to make him be like a hipster towards candy, like the really shitty candies. I'd be like, yeah, you like these, right? Like nobody else likes them. You like them, right? And he's like, yeah, I like these. So he, even to this day, he still loves Tootsie Rolls. I don't understand. But yeah, so I would just be like, hey, I'll give you 5 Tootsie Rolls for this king size, like this one singular king size Kit Kat. Just give me your, look, 5 to 1. Like that's a crazy good deal, you know, just like shit like that. So by the end of the night, we'd go to sleep at like 3 in the morning, and I would just have so many just of like the best candies, basically. And I was so disgusting though, because I've always been a sweet tooth. I've always been like super addicted to candy and chocolate and stuff. So I would have, I'm kidding, I kid you not, like multiple pounds of candy in this pillowcase. And after all the trays and everything, I would eat all of my candy, all of it, in a week. All of it. That is what I ate breakfast, lunch, dinner, and school lunch. Like, I would just eat candy all day. And somehow I survived all that. But, like, dude, it was nauseating. It was so bad. Because you know how, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, like, you eat so many sweets, you feel disgusting, but then you start craving more sweets, you know, because you just keep eating it and your body's like, I hate you for doing this to me, but give us more, like we need it. So it was just eating candy all day, every day for a week. And I remember my friends would be like, yeah, my parents lock it all up and we're only allowed to have 2 candies a day. I'm like, what the fuck? The hell is that? Like totalitarian regime in your household? Like, hell no. Your parents took half? What the? God, you guys are unlucky. I'm not gonna take any of the candy from my children when I have them. Like, I don't want to eat a bunch of candy. Like, get it away from me. Get it away from me. As a kid, though, like, you could recover so quickly. You just pounds and pounds of candy over a week and then just fully recover in a couple days. Your Halloween was all about manipulation and stealing. It was. It's so bad. Oh, gotta grab this. Dad tax, yeah. What a banger. Vanilla Tootsie Roll. Sounds horrible. Is amazing. Yeah. That's what I would tell my younger brother too. I'd be like, but this one's so good, dude. You gotta have this. By the way, give me 2 of your Butterfingers for that. My mom was a dental hygienist, so she didn't want her teeth to rot. That's fair. That's really good advice, too. I mean, you can say all you want that fruity Tootsie Rolls are goated, though, but they're not. They're just goated when that's the last thing you have left. In fact, that actually would happen. By the time I've eaten all my Kit Kats and Reese's and Butterfingers and Twixes, so like day 7, basically, like day 7 of that after Halloween, that's where you just have like the normal M&Ms, the fucking 3 Musketeers, the Tootsie Rolls, the Lollipops, the fucking Tootsie Pops. God forbid. God, the Tootsie Pops were so awful. And then, you know, when you get down to those last little bits, it's like, all right, this isn't that bad, because you're comparing it to other shitty candies. So you're like, all right, fine. But when you have all the other good stuff, it's just, no, there's nothing appetizing about it whatsoever. We should trade candy sometime. Yeah, come over, dude. Come over with your Halloween stuff next year. I'll trade you. Great trader. The art of the deal, right? Dude, you know what I don't understand? You mentioned, meanwhile, eating Belgian waffles. Can somebody please explain to me why at breakfast places waffles are like the most expensive things of all time? Isn't it literally just batter in a waffle press, in a waffle iron? Like, why? Why are those things like $12 or $15 for a Belgian waffle? Does anyone, can anyone make sense of that? I don't understand. It's fucking batter. It's just like pancake batter in an iron. Yeah, I can't hold 36 coal yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's because of the effort to get it out of the waffle maker. Yeah. I have never understood that. And I feel like weird ever asking. I'm like, I just look at the menu and I see, you know, get 3 pancakes for, you know, $5 and then get 1 big waffle for $20. It'll put strawberries on it. Be $25 for a waffle. Like, what the fuck? They just say they put the word fucking Belgian in front of it, and they can charge $15 extra for batter. And Americans are like, yeah, it's Belgian, you know. They fucking shipped it straight from Belgium. That's why there's a tax on it, you know. Yeah, imported. Fucking straight imported from Belgium. God damn it, dude. Tariffs, yeah, the tariffs on Belgium. They delicious. They are delicious, but they literally cost them like 2 pennies to make. A half cup of batter, I'm sorry, that does not cost $20. I've made waffles before. They weren't Belgian waffles. They're just waffles. I could have called them Belgian waffles and then they would have, but it would have been those. Pizzas are pretty cheap to make. Yeah, but pizzas at least, like, in order to... You can't really make a pizza at home that's a good quality pizza. Unless you have, like, a pizza oven and... I don't know. Listen, when I go to a franchise pizza place and they're charging, you know, $10 or something for a large pizza, that's fucking impressive. Like, that would cost me so much to make. To actually make a full large pizza at home that would taste even slightly remotely similar to a pizza from a franchise. Like, first of all, I could never make it. At home pizzas are awful. I'm sorry. Unless you're gonna take it super seriously and have like a stone oven out on your balcony or something, and making pizza at home always tastes like shit because you get like this cheap tomato sauce that's like sweet, and you put this cheese on it that doesn't melt properly, and the dough just gets just not even a real dough, just like flatbread you get at the store. Making me hungry. I'm pretty hungry. I had those the Kodiak French toast sticks this morning, those protein ones. Those things are fire, man. Those things are so good. Have you ever had those? I'm waffling about waffles and pizza. You make bomb pizzas at home? Yeah, I've again, if you take it very seriously and you know what you're doing and you make homemade dough. Dude, making homemade dough itself, like, that takes like 3 days. You know, like the YouTube videos I've seen where there's like some YouTuber that's like super into pizzas and he's like, yeah, look at this. I'm going to make a pizza out of my $10,000 pizza oven that I purchased with my $3 million home. Look, these people are always just fucking so well off. I swear to God, the super high production value like food YouTubers that I see making stuff at their homes, like, dude, those guys, I'm like, damn, you got a nice place. They always have like the most beautiful like backyard and stuff. I'm like, wow, pretty cool. But yeah, if you're gonna go like to town and make a dough that takes 3 days to make and make your own homemade tomato sauce and shred your own cheese and whatnot. I bet a pizza could taste bomb. Dude, have you guys seen that one YouTuber that, like, I can't remember his name. I just recently found him a few months ago, but he makes bowls and ice cream out of trees. Like, so basically he'll like find a tree. He'll make like YouTube shorts about it. He'll like find a tree and then he'll grab like a big chunk of wood from the tree, and then he'll like have some of the bark from the tree, and he like marinates it, he like boils it, and then he adds it to the cream of the ice cream like base, and then with the big chunk of wood that he also has, he like makes a bowl out of it, which looks like fucking nice. And then he makes a spoon out of the same wood, and then he makes like that ice cream that's like wood ice cream, and he makes it in the bowl that's like from the same tree. It's fucking cool. Gotta find it. Yeah, I'll let me see if I can find it actually. This guy's fucking awesome. I'll show off one of his vids. Who is this dude? Just in the trees, that's his name. Watch this. Let me pause this really quick. Let me find one of his shorts. Yeah, this is cool.
I've got wood chunks from a controversial tree simmering in cream today because 6 months ago, this exact tree gave me the worst tree ice cream we've made so far. Oh. But where there were once blossoms that smelled like, well, you know, there are now these tiny little fruits that are not great either. That's right, it's time to see if redemption is in store for Bradford Pear ice cream, starting with its fruits, which are tiny, hard, and unpalatably dry and tannic when eaten raw. But after washing, de-stemming, and simmering in some sugar and water, I'm actually getting a really lovely aroma from them. Kind of caramely and smoky, really unexpected, just like the color of the syrup, too. And after adding a pinch of malic acid for tartness and simmering to thicken a bit more, I'm going to set this aside and get to step 2, chopping up some Bradford Pear wood to flavor the cream base. Same as usual here, chopping, rinsing, soaking, and toasting in the oven until nice and fragrant. And I am getting a nice fruity aroma that's got me optimistic. Then, while they're still warm, I'm going to add to my ice cream base and let that simmer and then infuse off heat. Once the wood-flavored ice cream base is all done and ready to go, I thought that we could use a third element here. And the pear syrup had me thinking of like a fruit cobbler or crumble-style dish, so I'm just going to quickly make a brown butter cinnamon streusel that I think will pair really nicely. And with everything all done, it's time to churn up the ice cream and then layer each element one by one. Ice cream, Bradford pear syrup, streusel, and then repeat layer by layer. Then this goes into the freezer to firm up while I head into the wood shop to make a bowl and spoon out of Bradford pear wood. And this is of course when I let you know that if you're interested in taking a break from the scroll, there's a long form version of this episode on my channel just waiting for you. And that's right, you can see all this in a good old 16:9 aspect ratio, nice and stretched out as you will be at a more leisurely, enjoyable, and informative pace. So head on over there if you want, and I'll love you forever. If not, no sweat, because I'm never going to leave you short form as hanging, so let's give this a taste and see if we found redemption or not. Oh, okay. Fruit syrup, tart, a little smoky, almost caramely, really good. Matches perfectly with the brown butter streusel. And the whipped cream is also really nice. It's a tree that needed a PR win, so great work. I've got wood chunks from a controversial tree simmering in cream today because 6 months ago, this exact tree gave me the...
His long form videos are super awesome. They go into like more detail about it, and he's got a bunch of them. He does it all the time, and I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to try that. Like, I don't want to try doing what he's doing, but I want to try the ice cream. I don't actually think I've tried the Kodiak pancakes. I've just had their French toast. Actually, I had their waffles. Their waffles were not good. They were so dry. I don't understand why they were so dry. I just, as soon as I tried their French toast sticks, I was like, oh my god, Kodiak brand is goated. And then I tried their waffles, and I was like, nope, never mind. I take it back. Just their French toast sticks. Smelting gold bar is still the fastest XP. Yeah, it's super, super fast. It's insane. I think it's like 450k XP an hour if you're like fast at it. Like even higher if you're gonna go crazy. I think there's a way to like alt it as well. I've seen like a method where you, for like a main account, you can like alt it. Just have some guy trading you the gold ore. You're gonna be like really fast with the trades. Do you enjoy the anvil smithing or blast furnace more? Oh, blast furnace, 100%. It's funny because you would think that the anvil smithing would be like the good stuff. And it kind of used to be, like it was kind of cool having a bunch of bars to use. But these days, because Giant's Foundry exists, it's just pisses me off that like anvil smithing never really feels... It never really feels like you can just do anvil smithing and feel good about it on an Iron Man. You're just like wasting so much potential XP. Because I think Giant's Foundry gives like 12x the amount of XP you get from using it at a anvil. It's really stupid. Giant's Foundry is horrible. It sucks. I do not like doing it, but it's so good when you have limited bars to use. Even when you don't have limited bars to use, the XP per hour is actually wild. If you have a bunch of Mithril and Addy, bro, you actually just zip through smithing. Like, I could already get just 99 smithing super fucking easily, just with the bars I already have, most likely. Like, I'm not even counting the ores I have to make into bars. Like, literally, these amount of Addy and Mithril would give you so many levels. It's like back in the day, this would get you nowhere. This would get you like half a level. This would get you from like 91 to like maybe 92 smithing. Make some Mithril really quick. Yeah, how does YouTube like the Sebe Deep playlist? You guys had Silence last stream. And before that, it's always just been like the RuneScape music. The jams are appreciated. Hell yeah. I think I might get in trouble for doing what I'm doing right now. But I think the music is pretty like... I mean, like my stream on YouTube will not be monetized, obviously, but like I'm worried slightly about the I'm slightly worried about the like copyright strikes I could potentially get for like playing music without like the artist's permission or whatever. It's bad. Yeah, YouTube takes it very seriously, like live streaming music. I can make a video. It's so weird. Like I can make a video that has copyrighted music and I just don't make any money from it. But I never get any like strikes or anything. But I feel like with the live streams, they take it very seriously. What's up, man? How's it going? It's been a while since I last seen you live. What's good? Good to see you back. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been 2 days now, but it had been like 3 months before that. So, but yeah, life's pretty good. How about you, man? Kind of like dipping my toes back into streams. Decided today just to have a chill, no cam stream. Just hanging out with you boys and girls. What up, Laugh? Can you show banked XP plugin? I actually don't have banked XP plugin. Normal bars and blast furnace bars just show the same XP per bar. What do you mean normal bars and blast furnace bars? Are you saying Giant's Foundry and using it at an we were talking about Giant's Foundry or like using it with an anvil. The XP per hour I've been getting. Actually not as bad as I thought. I thought we would definitely be below 100k. Doing good, man. Just chilling with the misses. I'm gonna save up to buy a gaming laptop. I'm gonna get back into playing RuneScape. It's been a year since I last played. Oh shit. What's made you been craving it? Just think the idea of sailing coming out, or just in general you've just been kind of wanting to play it? Like with teak planks, it shows normal POH is 90 per mahogany homes. It's showing 287 per plank. Yeah. I just don't know if you mistyped, but you were just saying because normal bars and blast furnace bars show the same XP per hour. Like, did you just mean Giant's Foundry bars? Yeah, I feel like the Giant's Foundry is not quite as easy to calculate, one, but anvil bars are all static. It's just like, I think, what is it? Mithril is like 50 XP each. Addy's like 67, and Runite's like 75 XP per bar. Or Addy's like 62.5, I mean. Yeah, I mean, Giant's Foundry just annihilates that. What do you think of the new skills tab? They do need to clean it up a little bit because the total level text is a pixel. I was saying this before it caught on Twitter, but it's very simple to see. Like the total level, just raise it up a pixel. Jesus fucking Christ. Yo, what up, Waddley? GM. So that needs to change. I mean, honestly, I would, if it were up to me, I would have a full revamp of it. You don't need to include the words total level. You could just add like the little skills symbol next to it, you know what I mean? And then you could add some other graphic, like some other thing. I was thinking just add your total XP down there. But you don't need to do that technically because you can just put your mouse, like drag your mouse over it and see the XP, which I think is already a fine system because it goes with everything else. But they could do that. They could just have like a little symbol with your total level and then another little symbol with your total XP down here. You have all this like real estate, like just use it, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the color scheme is weird too. Like, why is it just a black bar down there? It's odd. Everything else is like this nice gray. I mean, I'm using a different theme, so I actually don't know what it normally looks like at the moment, but about to go do my favorite skilling mini game, Giants Foundry. Nice. Not my favorite, but super broken for Iron Man, so I still do it. Yeah, that's going to be interesting when they add a new skill. Listen, think about this. I was this is kind of a meme, but at the same time, like, fuck it. Doesn't RuneScape 3 have 32 inventory slots? Like, they just added another line of like items you can have. Listen, this might sound radical, but I would not be against that. If they came out with a new skill and needed space to add another skill down here, instead of squeezing everything again, making everything even more condensed. Is it still 28? I swear to God, I thought RuneScape 3 had 32, or maybe there was like an upgrade to get 32. Is it really still only 28? Why? I feel like I've seen something on RS3 where somebody had 32. I would low-key be down for 32 inventory slots. It'd be revolutionary for the game, and it would cause some issues, but it'd be kind of cool. Oh, is that what a pack deck's doing? Oh, okay, I see. So weird seeing the sailing icons. Pretty cool. It looks like an April Fool's joke still, but pretty great. I'd be down for 24 in all the skills. Yeah, we just lose 4 inventory slots. Holy. What up, DQ? My resource pack didn't update yet. The skills have another color on my client. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is updated. They need to give it the dark theme, the mystic theme. Is it true you asked in the content creator Discord for sailing to unlock a Gnome Cube Island? It's true. No, it's not. It's not true. It's slander. Keep doing that wrong. They should at least let us take Jim's rag out of that area. Dude, okay, listen. Did you guys see that Sebe cast where I took Jim's wet rag, wet cloth, whatever the fuck it's called, out of my bank, and then you can't put it back in your bank? So I had taken 2 wet rags out of that chasm area with Magic Inbox, like on the week of release. And I was like, ooh, maybe it works at other places. No, it didn't. But I just banked them, and I was like, all right. So I had 2 of these, Jim's wet cloth right here. If you take it out of your bank, you cannot put it back in your bank. So I had to drop it, or else I just had to carry it around with me forever. So I have 1 more in the bank, and if I ever touch this, it's gone forever because you can't put it in your bank. So I still got the memory of it, but I can't touch it. I'm too scared. Yeah, kind of goofy. What's your opinion on all different graceful sets? Would you like to just have one set that you could recolor into every single color? Yeah, I mean, that would be... If that's how it was originally, I'd love it. I think it would, like, devalue people's grinds for all the graceful at this point. You'd have to have, like, a full-on conversation about it with other people. But, like, yeah, that's probably how they should have done it from the get-go. Just made it so you just get one graceful set, and then all the colors have, like, actual costs to it, you know? And you can just kind of like apply them and maybe just have a right click option to change the color scheme of them. That would have been cool. Bro, you're working and I'm just laying in bed. Gotta get my ass to my desk and grind while you're grinding. Yeah, get over here, man. I'm working so hard right now. What's your strat for Giants Foundry? Do you buy Myth Claws and Steel Battle Axes? No, I've never, even at an early stage on this account, I was never just buying armor to smelt down. I never did that. I would just go to Blast Furnace with the limited GP I had. So if I had like, you know, 400k, you basically just endlessly profit money doing a cycle of Giants Foundry and Blast Furnace. So all you need is just a little bit of money at first. And then you just keep recycling it. So I would make steel bars and mithril bars here, smelt them. I would just buy from this dude, Orden. Buy the bars I needed, buy the coal. You would definitely want a coal bag first. You don't need it, but you definitely should get one. And then you make all those bars and you just bring them to Giants Foundry. And then with all the money you make from Giants Foundry, you just recycle it, go back here, make the bars. But that's how I prefer doing it. I think there's some people that are just so allergic to this place. They just never want to come here. There goes the smithing session. It's going pretty good. It's pretty locked in. Not smithing gold is way more chill. Honestly, I love smithing gold. Are you just saying like simultaneously doing gold and something else? Because then it is a little bit more hectic. But I love just doing gold. It's fucking nice. It's so fast. I do have a bunch of gold that I will be using at some point. I'm not worried about XP. I think that's what it really is. Okay, well, yeah, I think the XP per hour, like, psychologically just makes gold so nice. I got 4 days off work for sailing launch. Hell yeah. Let's go. So what is that, like? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then Saturday, Sunday you probably have off already, and then Monday? You'd have off too, or? I did see that, Bosman. I actually talked about it on the Sebe cast I published this morning. From Wednesday to Saturday. Wait, you don't already have Saturday? Do you work 7 days a week? Or do you work Saturdays? It's not fun. Brother, I feel this content. I literally done 77 to 83 today at this infernal furnace. I can't tell if that means you don't like this place or the fact, or you do like it. You just like locked in. Come on. You work weekends? Sheesh. There. Well, at least you get 4 days off. That's gonna be fucking nice. Doesn't Blast Furnace cost a lot of money? No. I mean, before you're level 60, I think you have to pay like 1,000 gold or something every 10 minutes to keep it up. Which is literally nothing, but it can be something if you're like an early Iron Man, I guess. But you do have to just have a coffer that's constantly draining money from you at a very slow pace. But yeah, I mean, you do an hour of this and probably cost you like 50k or something. I don't know if that's expensive. It doesn't cost a lot. And you definitely want to do this over traditional smelting at a furnace. Traditional smelting at a normal furnace is just like the slowest experience. Like the crazy amount of, like, it's like the XP per hour disparity between the two is just out of control. It's like the most imbalanced thing in this game. Like, you should be able to one tick smelt things at a normal furnace. Like, actually, I'm not even kidding. Like, if they were to do that, it would break nothing. It would break no metas to speed things up by 5 times. It would still, and it literally halves the coal. Blast Furnace is so ridiculously overpowered. It's just wild. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's crazy how poorly like balanced that all is. I mean, truly, literally the equivalent would be, the equivalent is low key like if they were to come out with a wood cutting update that's just you swing one time at a big tree and you get 28 logs and you get all the XP for it. In fact, you get double the XP for it, or you get money on top of it all. You know what I mean? Like that's how crazy it is. chopping a normal tree and waiting all that time to fill up an inventory versus just instantaneously basically getting a full inventory, banking all the logs, getting all the XP for it, and on top of that making money or like saving, you know, I'm trying to think of the equivalent of like saving coal, but like like that's to put it in like a different way how busted blast furnace is. Have you guys heard my idea of the new cooking mini game that's like a blast furnace for cooking? So you get these big vats where you just dump full inventories of flour and water and tomatoes and whatever, and you can just like mass make pizzas on a conveyor belt and mass make pies on a conveyor belt. You just put all the ingredients in these massive vats, and then yeah, you'd basically just like have these orders. You'd almost have like these cooking contracts where like you'd have to send like 200 pies to these people, and so you're just making all these pies. You could also just keep the food yourself, but like yeah, I just think that like a mini game like that would actually be super dope. Let me get that jewelry enchanted. Dude, the enchanting needs to be fixed anyway. I'm sorry. There does not need to be a jewelry enchantments subsection right here. There doesn't need to be. There just needs to be one button that says enchant jewelry. And you click it, and then anything that can be enchanted gets enchanted every 3 ticks, similar to the string jewelry. Have you guys ever strung jewelry spell, the lunar spellbook? All you have to do is click the button that says string jewelry, and anything that needs to be strung right then gets strung every 3 ticks without you clicking. It's amazing. This is the most ancient artifact. And the fact that all the subsections are up here. So the only way to you can't even drag it down here because, you know, just to be able to click over and over and over with like one jewelry that's down here in this corner. Like you can't even do that unless you're doing some weird like resized shit that brings it down like as close as it can. But like, holy fuck, it's such a bad system. Such a bad interface. Dreadful. Started a new iron after getting bored on the main. I'm base 60s now. What would you recommend for a direction of getting ranged gear? Dude, do Huey. Huey gives you Huey Hide, which has prayer bonus and pretty damn good like mage defense and stuff. And they've lowered the crafting level for it. Oh, oops. I put too much in. You could also just do moons. Yeah, moons is insane. You could literally get like... you get like insane... I mean, you just get a full tribrid setup. Gotta drink another Stam. Yeah, there's gonna be a new blowpipe. It's like a baby blowpipe. That's actually gonna be so fun on like a new iron, getting the baby blowpipe. It's like a bamboo blowpipe, I think. Is it a high requirement to make the new blowpipes? Surely not, right? Isn't the whole intention of it to give it for low levels? Oh, Sunlight Hunter crossbow was a huge... That thing carried me for a bit. I loved that weapon. Have you gotten your 100 temp done for the 90 level crewmate? No. I don't think I've done a singular Temporos on this account. Oh, it's a rosewood. That's the highest one. What's the requirement? Just like high sailing or like high crafting or something? I guess you'd need super high wood cutting to get it. Maybe you can just get rosewood from other sources than just chopping it, right? Maybe. It's like 92 wood cutting and 85 fletching. Jesus, okay. Well, fletching's easy as hell these days. Like, I kid you not, there is... It would be so fun to make a new iron already. I think when sailing launches, there's going to be a lot of desire to make a new iron. And really abuse the hell out of, like, the fletching minigame early on. Abuse sailing early on. That just sounds exciting. I don't know. Really hope they won't be putting new logs on every new boss drop table. That's some reason for woodcutting to exist. Yeah. I mean, I wish they would do more of that. They kind of fucked up rune crafting that way. Like cosmics used to be... If you ever wanted cosmics on an iron, you were pretty much just best off crafting cosmics the traditional way. And then Scar Essence came out and you'd take like 5 minutes to craft like 50,000 cosmics. The same thing with Wrath runes. Wrath runes are super hard to come by. Now they're really easy, especially if you actually have the level to do Scar Essence. But even on top of that, Yama shits out like 800 Wrath runes at once, which is wild. The same thing with Astrals. Astrals, I mean, technically you could always buy Astrals, but it felt like that was one of the ways you could get Astrals was like actually traditionally crafting it. Redwoods have that still, because there is use for redwoods. You know, if you want like a Guardians of the Rift lantern, the redwood one, you'd need to do that. I do like that kind of stuff, but I don't know. They've already broken that tradition several times. Let me drink this. Point of playing Iron Man was to make the game more difficult. Now we all cheer over the updates, make it easier. I know, it's annoying. Scar Essence Mine still bothers me so much. I feel like there's not enough use for redwoods, kind of a meme item. It didn't help as well that like didn't they make it so like the fletching minigame, if you're even trying to use redwoods on it, you have to like wait longer. I'm still only 85 wood cutting on this account. I've gotten the few redwoods I needed for like the diary, the Karen diary and whatever else, but I still can't even chop redwoods. I think maybe redwood still is best for fletching minigame. It's just if you really want to maximize it, you have to do like a combo skill with it, because you do get more XP using redwoods, but you can't make like redwood longbows, for example, and then string them while you're running to the next thing. And the totems take longer to go up because they have like another like bar to fill out every time. I haven't done the fletching minigame in a few months, but... So you'd have to find some activity to sit at a bank for a little bit while everything loads up. And then it would be, like, better, obviously. funny how we see Iron Man as being easy escapified. Yet almost all of the WoW streamers at this point feel like it's too grindy for them to want to de-iron. Yeah, I mean, you gotta also remember it's like a lot of their first times ever playing RuneScape. So there's probably just the idea of like feeling like you're missing out. Like the feeling of missing out is a huge factor, I think. It's not like it's too grindy. It's just when you realize there's an easier way and you're still playing the same game and you can just buy stuff and you've never done it before. I feel like Iron Man appeals to people that did play a main already and then are like, oh, I don't really like the GP scape. I don't like having to just grind money and then like buy everything I want. I kind of want the whole solo experience. So I almost feel like if they had a main experience first, they'd be like, I want to play Iron Man. But there are some things about Iron Man that I think for some gamers is just not fun. Like some gamers really hate hourlies, really hate having to farm, really hate birdhouses, really hate doing all that, which I definitely get. You gotta like live and breathe this game to be able to like truly lock in and enjoy those aspects. Hourlies are the worst part of RS3 in my opinion. The farther we stray from that, the better. Yeah, I mean, remember when they had this crazy obsession with just adding herb patches to everything, it seemed like? Like, please stop. It would be cool if we had like a tool leprechaun teleport in this game. I know that sounds very Leagues-ish, but if it had like some expensive teleport cost to it, sort of. I would not mind doing herb runs if it was like you have very close tellies and they're all like in a ring slot or like a fucking leprechaun ring you can get. It's like super expensive. Yeah, the fairy mushroom. I don't want the fairy ring. I mean, I actually wanted that too, Loki. I've wanted that for years. I've wanted the fairy ring. It's an equipable ring that is charged with mushrooms or something and law runes, and basically from anywhere you can just use a fairy ring. You just click the thing and click teleport on the fairy ring that it's equipped, and then it brings up the whole like fairy ring menu and you can just teleport from anywhere. To be fair, like that sounds broken, but it's really not. We have a construction cape that teleports you with an ornate pool right there and a fairy ring 2 tiles away from that. So is it really the most broken thing to have something that's a little bit quicker? It's like the equivalent of a Narda teleport that just slightly quicker like resets your stats versus teleporting to your POH and having a 2-tick load, you know what I mean? A fairy ring sounds dope. I'd be all about that. That'd be so cool for clues too. Ooh. Yeah, charge it with Mortmire fungus every time you use it. That'd be pretty cool. What up, Pazar? How do we obtain the fairy ring? You'd probably get it from some skilling minigame, I guess. Nah, I didn't like the demonic digger. That thing was weird. What I do want is I want to be able to double time all pickings though. So like when you're picking your white berries, that should not be 1 every 3 ticks. It should be 2 every 3 ticks. When you're picking your coconuts from your palm tree, you should be able to spam it. And honestly, listen, you remember when who remembers when you only got 4 white berries every time a whiteberry bush replenished. That used to be the case. You'd only get 4. It was like a bitch and a half to like actually collect whiteberries and stuff back on early iron. And then they just made it so you can just get like 50 in one. It's slow still, but the same thing should happen with fruit trees, in my opinion. It feels like on an Iron Man, it is so hard to get a surplus of payments for trees. Like having enough coconuts long term is just impossible. It's just so ridiculous how long that takes to get enough like coconuts or to get enough papayas. And the way you can fix that is just by making it so when you're picking the fruit from a fruit tree, you just can get more than 6. You know what I mean? You should be able to keep picking them and have it be like the whiteberry bushes where you can get up to like 50 potentially. Still takes a minute to get, but you just sit there and keep collecting them kind of. It'd be awesome. And again, speed it up. Make it so you can collect 2 every 3 ticks. Just like allotment patches, just like herb patches. That feels good. If you had to pick herbs slowly, 1 per every 3 ticks, that would significantly make herb runs worse. Like, very much worse. So that would be an amazing change. I'd love that. The fruit trees, the berries, make them 2. Same thing with cactus, plants, potato cactus. Same thing with seaweed. Giant seaweed should not be as slow as it fucking is. It's horrible. Giant seaweed, you're picking 1 every time, and you're just watching your guy continuously dip down, picking 1 singular giant seaweed every 3 ticks. It's so embarrassingly slow. Give us more ways to get magic roots. Is that for those... what are they called? Those potions? Those potions used for sarin or whatever. Whatever those things are called. Oh, yeah, no. Anti-poison ++s, you're right. Antidote ++, that's right. Yeah, I always just did... oh, anti-poison or antidote ++? It's for the anti-poisons, right? 'Cause I've always just done... for antidote, which one is it? I don't know. If it's oh, it's from Zulra. Okay, I was gonna say if it's for anti-poisons, I can't even remember how to make anti-poisons, but yeah, I've always just done Seractus for anti-poisons. But I mean, they could do that. They could make it so you can just go to a magic tree you've planted and make it so you get more than whatever it is 4 or something. Araxite venom sacs are so busted now. Why is that? Dude, oh my god, I love these potions. Extended anti-venom +4s. So goated. Stackable 12-minute anti-poison. Wait, are you just talking about the sacks themselves? What do you mean by that? Like, you're just saying you're just eating them? You're just eating the sacks themselves? Ah, that's interesting. See, I've never eaten... I've always used them for the extended anti-venom pluses. 1, for the herb lore XP. And 2, just because these things are fucking awesome. I love these. So good. 12 years of poison resistance. Hell yeah. Sacks are good to use at DKs. It's true. That is true. I mean, again, you bring one of the... you pre-pot one of these and bring one of these. Isn't the anti-poison like 15 minutes per dose of this? Like, that's already an hour for one. You bring 2 of those and you're chilling. I don't know. But that is a good point. I Didn't actually consider just using the sacks directly. Feels like a waste to use anti-venoms for something that doesn't venom. That's fair. It feels like a waste to eat these though, because I want to have a bunch of these, the extended anti-venoms. I just love them. I love them. 6 minutes of, it's so good for Zulrah. Using those for Zulrah is just insane. Yeah, I've done a few baby tasks. What up, I chant? The man, the myth, the fucking legend. No you. No you. Yo! 7 months of Sebe membership.
Been loving the same Ore casts. Hope you're well.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Coming back in. Continued support. I'm glad you've been enjoying them, man. It's definitely a nice little change up. Nice little... something that feels consistent. You know, 8 weeks going strong. Pretty consistently. We got another... We generally record on Saturdays, upload on Monday. Last week we uploaded on Friday for the scare more. But glad to hear you're enjoying it. It's nice to hear. A playlist. Exclamation deep. The Sebe Deep playlist. Why does it say my actual name now? It's Pop and Smoke. Oh! Yeah, what happened? You changed your... I was gonna say, I mean... it's not a recognizable name at this point, but I know, you know, because of the symbol next to you, you must be a supporter. Yeah, what happened, man? Maybe you changed, like, your settings to make it display your other name or something? I have no idea. Do you have a Hallie? Yeah, dude, I spooned the hell out of Hydra and Araxor. Like, insanely spooned. Like, I'll show you. I had a full Hallie and 2 Fangs before 300 kills. I was at like 290, and I had the full Hallie and 2 of these Fangs. It was, I think I was 212 KC, and I already had everything, like the full Hallie and a Fang. Literally since 300, I've been sacrificing. I've been trying to go for Nid, and then My Hydra luck is just stupid. 2 claws and a leather and the ring at 257. I'm like, yeah, that was nice. I fucking hate Hydra, so this was so nice. Yeah, that was good. Speaking of spoons, I had Bandos Tacids from a minion the other day. I was in disbelief. That's so cool. I had crazy Bandos luck on this account too. I got my BCP at like 19. And then I got the Tacits at like 112. Oh, so good. So good. Because I skipped moons, you know? So like, I didn't have like some other moons gear to rock. Blood moon, you know. Wow, that's insane. Ninja Sniper. Yeah, Sebe, that account got pretty lucky. I think I green logged Hydra at like 1600, 1650 or 1660. Pet was the last thing. I just remember I was just missing Pet at, 1600 kills. I'm like, I fucking hate my life. Like, just thinking about how long it could take. Like, I never wanted to do Hydra. I just hated doing it. When you're missing everything but Pet and you're not even really a pet hunter, but you still feel this kind of desire to get the pet one day. Oh, it was agonizing to just think how dry I could go. And then I just pulled the Pet at like 1660. I was like, oh, nice. Take it. Yeah, I've seen some people that are like 1,000 Araxite or 1,000 Araxor, still no Fang and still no Hallie. I'm like, holy shit! Like that's wild. It's so crazy when all you've ever experienced is a spoon, you know? Because I spooned the Hallie on Sebe too. I got the Hallie at like 200 as well on Sebe. I went a little dry for the Fang on Sebe, but the Hallie to me now seems like a very, very super powerful and easy update or easy item to get. Yo, Mitsuo, the boy, coming back in with the Say's Bays membership.
I was trying to check my membership length, but I guess this will show it. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Love this channel.
I appreciate you, big dog. Got 7 fangs at Araxor before 1,000. Oh my god. 7. Then I went 2,200 destroys with no pet. Shit. Dude. To this day, I think the craziest luck I've ever heard of was, do you guys remember Iron Vati? Episode 2 of the Sebe cast. I think also like episode 51 or something. Had him on twice. Iron Vati had the... So let me preface it. So you know how Fasani's Nightmare, the jar there is 1 in 4,000. Just stupid. The stupidest rate of all time. Makes 0 sense. Which, funnily enough, I don't actually find it that big of a problem because it's not like an actual upgrade to anything. It's just really out of whack with the other jars. That's my only real issue. But that, yeah, stupid rare. Iron Vati did 1,000 Fasanis. So, you know, he's not even, he just hit a quarter of the rate to have 1 jar. He had 6. He had 6 fucking jars of dreams in 1,000 kills. And he never did normal Nightmare. It was just Fasani's. So he, like, dude, I just need to that might not seem that crazy. Like, it might seem like, oh, that's kind of cool or whatever. Dude, that is fucking ridiculous, because one, it's just horrible RNG, but think of the actual like statistics of it. Like, that is the equivalent of having 6 Elysians at 1,000 Corp KC. Have you ever heard of that ever happening? 6 Elysians, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, fucking 6. That's the equivalent of like his RNG there. Like, he had 6 fucking jars in 1,000. The rate is 1 in 4,000. Dude, that blew my mind to see. Like, you hear of that and you're like, nah, that's bullshit. I don't believe it. And then you actually see it and you're like, what the fuck, dude? 6 jars in a dream. Yep. It is so bad because it's not like getting 6 Ellie's. It's getting the most useless bullshit six times. Like, ugh, God. Unbelievably tilting. Yeah, making 6 calories in my house. That's goofy. He quit RS forever now, right? Yeah. He actually is like anti-video games now. I think somebody linked me his YouTube channel, or like his new YouTube channel or something, and he hasn't gone full Saphiro grift mode. That would be slandering him, but he is kind of like just a new YouTuber. At least this is like a couple years ago I saw it. He's a Scientologist. Yeah, no, not a Scientologist, but he had a video just saying like how bad video games are, and like just basically trying to sort of prove himself to the internet. Like, look how good I am. Like, I make so much money now. And keep in mind that the video quality is shitty. He's just sitting in his kitchen or something. It doesn't, like, he's not sitting in front of a mansion in a Bugatti. Like, he's just saying like how successful he is now after quitting video games, and like trying to convince everybody else to not do not the Ty Lopez, not RS Ty Lopez. I think he's the kind of the wannabe. Listen, I love Iron Batty, but watching that video really did make me cringe. It did. It was just like, because I feel like it is a little bit of projection on my part, so I don't know exactly what's going on in his life, but it just makes me feel like he is basing his worth off of how he's perceived by others. And so I think he's always sort of low-key been embarrassed of being a gamer. And I think it finally got to him where like he just wants to prove himself. I'm not a gamer. Like, look, I have a successful life. Like, look at my life now. Like, it's great. And I don't like video games. Look at me, guys. Like, that's the vibe I got from it, was just trying to prove himself, sort of. And it's just like, dude, you don't need to prove yourself. Just do what you enjoy. I don't know. You don't need to tell the world how much money you're making right now. Like, it's very bizarre. At the same time, Elon Musk is trying to how much he's a game. Elon Musk is one of the cringiest people on Earth. Like, actually, can you imagine being the richest person in the world, at least on paper? Probably some other rich oilers or something, richer oils. I don't know. Maybe he is the richest man, but to just make up shit, like, dude, you don't need to make up shit. You're the richest person. Like, holy fuck, dude. How cringe can you be? How cringe can you be? I like, dude, you don't need to say shit. You don't need, if you're in that position, you don't need to say shit. You are the one person on earth. Well, there's many pursuits you could have where you don't need to talk, you don't need to say anything. LeBron James doesn't need to say, he doesn't need to make up some shit. Like, you're already like arguably the best basketball player of all time. So it's like, if you started making up shit about how you're so good at this other thing that you're clearly not good at, it's just like, why, dude? Oh my God. He's such a loser. He's such a fucking loser, dude. Oh my God. No, dude. It's so bad. Yeah, it's just like a lot of like, I think, you know, somebody like Elon Musk, when you kind of hear a little bit more about like his childhood and whatever, and how he was bullied and how his dad like abused him and stuff, it's very fucking sad, one. But it's very clear that if you grow up and you never have dealt with your trauma, you basically don't change. You kind of have these inner demons that you need to keep continuously proving yourself. And if that means lying about something, it's just like, dude, you can tell Elon Musk has so many issues, so many fucking issues that he refuses to deal with. And money doesn't solve it, you know? Like, no, it's putting in the work. Like, you're still a human being. You have a bunch of issues that you haven't gone through, and you're in the public light, and you're just chronically online, and you're just a pathological liar. It's just really fucking cringe. Seems normal to me. I mean, he named his kid like XYZ or something. No, it's like numbers in it, dude. It's like X with like numbers or something, or like symbols. Yeah, totally normal. And when I hear, I vaguely remember some clip of like Joe Rogan glazing Elon Musk saying like, he's just out for like the people. He already has enough money. He doesn't want money. He already has enough money. Like, dude, you sound so fucking stupid to think that rich people don't want money because they're already rich. They don't want more money. Why would they need money? They already have money. Like, dude, these people are the greediest people. Like, they're never satisfied. Like, billionaires, I swear to God, are never satisfied. It's very rare to see somebody that's super charitable and super generous and giving. Like, and it's funny how you get kind of demonized by that. Like, somebody like Bill Gates has basically promised to give 99% of his wealth away when he dies, and he's already given so much of his wealth away to actually helping humanity, and he gets vilified for it. It's just so goofy how like the most generous people that are in these positions of just like, I don't know, insanely like just like fortunate positions actually give, and then you just get hated on basically because of like conspiracies. Oh yeah, Joe Rogan's such a fucking loser these days. Oh my God, it's actually so embarrassing. Like, what I mean, I know it's just money. It's clearly just money. I don't think he's that stupid. I mean, maybe he is just that stupid, but like, dude, he actually genuinely used to be a very curious guy. He does not care about curiosity at all. He is not curious whatsoever. Ashton coming in. How are we doing, Ash? How was the stream? Good to see. Yeah, you can't actually see me, but I had my cam on a couple of days ago when I went live. I came back a little bit ago, but just doing a little chill blast furnace. Perfect time, and you came in. We were just roasting Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and all the other online grifters. Stream was good? Hell yeah. Love to hear it. What up, Raichu? But welcome in, everybody. We're kind of doing a little bit of sailing prep. Also just kind of smithing because I want to get the XP. Yeah, a little prep action. I think I was kind of talking about this earlier. I think I've kind of decided that I'll log into Seibei when sailing drops. Maybe like a week after I feel a little bit more comfortable with sailing. And maybe just like AFK salvage the whole time. So kind of like I'll treat it like star mining, sort of. Just so like if I ever do have the urge to play on Seibei again, like consistently, he'll already be remaxed. Because, oh my god, if I don't do it in a year and a half or something, or I don't know, whenever the time period is where I maybe do want to play on Seibei again, and he's one sailing, it's going to be very depressing to want to do something and to still be just one sailing. I hate multi-logging. So I don't want to say I will for sure do this, but it is on my mind. Like maybe I should just suck it up and just multi-log and find something very, very AFK to do. Multi-logging is stinky. Yeah, I haven't heard. I think I've heard, like, or read some article kind of about that null. That's funny. What up, Puffle? If salvaging is mega AFK, hopefully, yeah. Who knows if it'll be mega AFK? Because you still have to like rummage through it, right, or something. You have to like bring it to a port. So we'll see. You get XP pretty slowly unless you're gonna tick manipulate it. And then what you do is once you get all the salvaging stuff, you have to go to like a dock and then use it on like a little like crafting table kind of and clean off all the stuff and you get the loot there. I wonder if the looting of it right there is gonna give you sailing XP or if that's just for the rewards. Like, could you just keep dropping the salvaging stuff? You know what I mean? So you're just endlessly at a salvage spot and then whenever your inventory fills up, just drop it all. Like, would that be worth it? Like power sailing, power salvaging. We'll see. I got Nid at 116, so I had White Rancor at 90 Slayer. What? What the? That's insane. Hi, Haley. Hope you're having fun at school. What up, Sid? Could be interesting if we get options. It will be. I'm very curious how it's all gonna play out. Ooh, 1 through 8 delve. Getting ready to fly out for the weekend. Ooh, where? Where are you headed? What you up to? Visiting family in California. I'll be back on Sunday. Just can't miss too much live time. Yep. I feel that. Have you ever streamed from a different location? Or is it just too much of a headache to get it all set up and you're probably just trying to enjoy your free time? Some rare hike streams, I see. Well, safe travels, man. Hopefully no delays. I just flew. I had like 6 flights over the last week. No delays. In fact, most of the flights actually arrived early. It was very refreshing. I was a little bit worried about like the government shutdown affecting shit. The parking lot is full. Oh no. See, I parked at the airport in the economy lot for a week. Ended up being like $84. Not horrible, but like the Uber to get to the airport was like $40 something, and you probably got a tip. So I was like, I would rather just drive. Roy the boy. How we doing, Beast? Good to see you, King. How we been? Doing all right, nice. Doing a little bit of grinding. Just a little bit. Oh my god, Ancestral Rowbottom. He already has it though, right? I just got PTSD looking at that Ancestral Rowbottom. That's what caused big dogs to disband. Third pants. Hey Sater, I'm early 1700 Fasani's Nightmare KC and no skirt yet to finish off my set. I'm worried of going over 3x. Well, you never know. All you can do is just keep grinding, my friend. That's an insane amount though. Best of luck. Starting to feel like a prison, yep. It's bad. What's your opinion on extended stamina potions? My opinion is they need to do something beyond it. So, for example, I like the idea of the extended stamina maybe offering the ability to shoot you up above 100 run. So, like, for example, if the extended stam, which I'm pretty sure this is the way it's going to work, is when you're wearing a Ring of Endurance, for example, it's going to allow you to... What did it say it was going to do? You drink an extended stam, and then it takes 2 doses from your ring. So I'm assuming that means you're going to get 80 run from it, and then it's going to last 8 minutes. Again, this is all assuming the Ring of Endurance is being used. That's going to feel very awkward to have a stamina effect for 8 minutes, And then pretty much if you're just constantly running, you're gonna have to re-up before 8 minutes is out. Because I don't even think running full stop, like for 8 minutes straight, you would hit 0 before, you know, the 8 minutes is out. So I guess the solution that I would love to see is making it so extended stams in general, or maybe the Ring of Endurance's effect, because either or, maybe it could be from the Ring of Endurance. It'd also shoot up the price of the Ring of Endurance if this was the case, but if you have a Ring of Endurance equipped, you can go above 100 run up to 1 sip of something. So for example, if you were 100 run already, if your meter said 100 and you had a Ring of Endurance equipped and then you drank an extended stam, you would get to 180 run because you heal 80 and then it starts the 8-minute timer. Now you can't drink another dose and go above 180. 180 would be the cap. And if you have the Ring of Endurance equipped and you just drink a normal stam, you would just shoot up to 140. And you couldn't go any above that. Unless, of course, you drank an extended stam right after and just wasted it and shot it from 140 to 180. But 180 would be the absolute cap you could go up to. I would love that. I would love it if they enabled that. It'd be so cool. And then they could have it similar to how the ring already works, which is if you unequip the ring, you lose that bonus. So if you ever unequip the Ring of Endurance, you would just shoot back down to 100 if you were over it. And you'd also cut the timer in half like it already works. So those are my long thoughts on extended stams. That'd be so nice, though. It'd be so nice to go above. The King returns. Love the same Ore Up says. Yo, what up, Gabriel? Love to hear it. What are you asking, Bosman? 270 CM, no kit. No kits at all? Oh, God. That's horrendous. I think Save A was like 160 CMs, no kit. I thought that was bad. Oh, 2 dust. Okay. I didn't have dust or kits. I feel agility is becoming more useless with this potion. I mean, it is useless. But we decided it was worth it. It was worth the pain. Or it was worth the downside of agility being more useless. What agility needs to do is just offer more and more and more shortcuts across the game. Like true shortcuts. And apparently Mod Husky... Ooh, you know what I want to do, actually? I will be getting off soon, but I want to show this before I do, because Mod Husky said there's 2 shortcuts that have been updated. They used to be very shitty, and now they're faster. He like DM'd me. He's like, I know you love fast, snappy shortcuts, so check out this. Okay, so watch. We're gonna go test these out. Apparently, you know how whenever you wanted to enter the whirlpool, you had to be on the actual dock. You had to be on the bridge. You had to be on the little thing. Apparently, you don't need to anymore. So I want to see. Look. You can just click it from wherever. Oh, he still has the stall right there, though. Okay. I need to see if your bank is so well organized. My bank is actually worse than my 3-year-old's bedroom. I mean, that kind of happens. when you're a new player, there really is no point of organizing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand one tile away. What I was hoping Husky did is made it so you could click it from wherever, and it was still just the same amount of ticks. So your guy would just zip through, you know, like it would still take just as long. So let's see if you can click it right here. What happens? Oh, you just immediately run there. Ah, it sucks that you still stall there for a tick, but that's a massive improvement. Hell yeah. It's an improvement because you can click the whirlpool from so far away. That's what's nice. And then he fixed this shortcut. This shortcut, the jump over low fence, used to, no matter where you were, you would always walk back 3 tiles and then jump it. So let's see if it's... Oh, you still have to. Wait. Okay, at least you run there, but... Okay, so what if I click it from over here? What happens? Oh, that's so much better, though. It is much better than it used to be. It's not the same because what used to happen is if you clicked right here, you'd click the fence and your guy would walk to the fence, then run over here, and then jump the fence. So you would always have to, no matter where you were, your guy would first touch the fence and then move backward and then jump the fence. So what's nice is your guy just automatically goes to the spot where it is going to be closest to jump. So that's actually very clean. Ah, I hate that stall though. It's not perfect. I was really hoping Husky would have done some extra shenanigans. So for example, like jumping this, if you could immediately start running and have an animation stall, like if right there I could start running. Ah, still sticky. Fuck. I still appreciate Husky for doing that, but it's not. Neither of them are the exact way I'd want. But these are still improvements, so I gotta hand it to him. Yeah. Ooh. Sailing. Runecraft. Almost 80 rune crafting. Yeah. He did a post, I believe, on agility shortcuts and asked for this one to be updated. Yeah, so they all still need to have an update. He mentioned, actually, let me see if I can find that clip. Somebody linked me this on Twitter a while ago. Mentions. Where's that clip of? Oh, no. Twitter just doesn't have a long enough like history. So annoying. Yeah, but apparently like Husky tweeted, or he was on a Q&A and somebody tweeted me a clip of Husky saying like he wants the snappy shortcuts that don't have like stalls and stuff. So hopefully in the future we get more of that after he's like not working on sailing full time. Anyway, I do have to go because I'm going to be calling somebody, and yeah, so I'm going to be a little bit busy right now, but thank you guys for all tuning in. I appreciate it. Just a small little chill stream. Thank you all for hanging out, and I will catch you guys around. Be sure to check out the Rakesy podcast. Just uploaded it this morning, so here it is on Spotify. You guys can check it out. It's a pretty fun conversation. Rakesy's just a natural. He's been podcasting for like 8 years, so he actually let me link it to the YouTube as well. Go check it out. Much love. Glad you guys enjoyed the tunes, and I'll see you guys around. Peace.